Oh shit. I just started the video.
Hi, my name's Izan, and today we're gonna be making some brownies. But there's a twist with this video. One recipe's from scratch, and one's from a box. Which one's better? Let's find out! Brownies. At some point or another, most of us have made brownies. Most likely from a box, or from scratch. I've only made brownies from a box, which is kind of funny. I can't call myself a chef if you've never made stuff from scratch. So, today we're gonna be making some brownies, because everyone loves brownies, except for some people. If you don't like brownies, what are you doing? And so I thought that I could put a little spin on things. Everyone likes brownies, it's a common baked food. So I was thinking, let's make one set of brownies from a box, and let's make one from scratch.
Ding, ding.
So I have my two 9x13 pans. I have two of them, same size, you know, the good stuff. And we're gonna be making one in one and one in another. Is that good? I don't care. So let's just get started. Oh! Then we're gonna put the recipe on the screen, and it's gonna go down. Let's get that right here. Put this clip in. First, to start this off, let's just spray this with some oil. This is gonna be from scratch, and this is gonna be from the box. Is that good? Then spray the parchment paper once it's down. Now grab yourself a bowl and let's get to it. To start ourselves off, let's just get a cup and a half of granulated sugar. And then 3/4 of a cup of all-purpose flour. Uno, dos, tres. And then 2/3 of a cup of cocoa powder. 1, 2. A half cup of confectioner's sugar. Yoink. For this recipe, you're supposed to be using a half cup of dark chocolate chips. But you know, here at Izan, we like to be a bit extra. We're using M&Ms. That's right, baby, M&Ms. So much better than your dark chocolate chip. I like better things. It's more healthy. M&Ms. Tell no one. And then we're gonna add one extra for luck. Wait a minute. Since this grinder for the salt ain't that good, we're just grabbing mortar and pestle and just one, 2, 3. Yeah. We got everything added in for our first part of the recipe. Are you freaking kidding me? Dog just he barked at the mailman. So apparently I read the entire recipe wrong. You want to put your wet ingredients in here and then sprinkle the dry ingredients on top of them. Yay! I love this. Then you would grab some extra virgin olive oil or canola oil and get a half cup of that. Strange that we're using olive oil in a brownie recipe. You usually don't use that stuff for baking. It's usually more popular in cooking. Got your water in. Next you want some vanilla. Oh, it's not even opened. No, it is. Huh, never mind. Strong smelling vanilla. I added pure bourbon vanilla. That's why, because it has alcohol in it. It's still good for cooking. It's not gonna make it weird. Oh my god, I thought I just put whiskey inside of my brownies. Now whisk all together your wet ingredients and then sprinkle your dry ingredients on top of them in a large bowl. That looks pretty whisked to me.
And then mix your dry ingredients together. Then you're just going to want to sprinkle on your dry ingredients. I didn't do it in a big enough bowl, so just make sure to do your dry ingredients in a small bowl.
Don't breathe it in, though. How the hell do you mix it? Look at that. That's so hefty. Look at that. Look how beautiful this is. This is our batter for our beautiful scratch mix. And just like take a minute to appreciate that beautiful color. This is the thickest batter ever. I mean, I'm using the wrong size pan, which is like whatever, but and then you just kind of then you're just gonna want to spread it all out throughout the pan. And then just for, I don't know, to make it look cool, I'm gonna sprinkle a couple M&Ms on top. Yeah, that's cool looking. Since these are thinner, it's gonna cook faster, so I'm just gonna watch it. And now that those are in the oven, let's just clean up a little bit. You know my motto, keep a clean workstation. You'll hear my little lecture in a second. Keep a clean workstation.
See what I'm doing right here? Grabbing a sponge, wiping down my table, keeping my damn workstation clean. At all times, to be a successful chef, you must keep your workstation clean. You hear me? You hear me? You keep that workstation clean, champ. You do that. Hey, you're a chef. No eating on the job. Take that out of your mouth.
Alright, that's in the oven. Let's get the second phase of the video started.
Dun dun.
Now, as you can see, there are definitely less things on the table because it's a box mix. All the mix is in the box. All we need is water, eggs, and some vegetable oil. But since I want to compare these, you gotta make them similar. So we're adding half a cup of M&Ms to this too. My dog is barking at a second mailman. Now to start this off, we're gonna grease our pan with some vegetable oil. I thought it was gonna fall off the table. What is with this thing? Now that our pan is greased, we're just gonna mix everything together. Watch how easy this is.
So, I'm just doing this just because I know how to do this. I can do this in about 5 minutes. Cut it open. Pour the mix in. Add in our vegetable oil. Vegetable oil in. Water in. Three eggs. And then mix it all together. Now you see, that was very quick. Much quicker than the scratch version. But why I'm making two is to find out, is making it from scratch worth it? Or if you can just buy a box from the store. Or can you just buy a box from the store and make it the exact same way? And now we're going to add in some M&Ms. I'm not going to do exact measurements, but we're going to say that this is about half a cup.
Here's the mixture from the box. It's much more liquidy, less thick, and It's still beautiful, it's just not as fresh as the other one. Just like that, yeah. Our scratch brownies have finished baking. Now we're gonna shove these in. I think I'm just gonna keep it 325 because this is a coated pan. It's not just metal. So let's shove these in the oven. Got a little bit of a crusty part on the side. Ooh.
And then grab some drying racks. I got 2 because I'm making 2 batches of brownies. And you just want to put the pan on top of it just so air can circulate all around.
Oh, I started again. Ha! I'm so quirky. Here are the brownies. Now can you tell which one is from scratch and which one is from the box? We have our 2 brownie mixes. Can you tell which one is the scratch and which one isn't? Yes, you can. I'm not even looking at the camera. Now, all we gotta do is cut them up and put them on a plate, and then we're gonna compare and contrast. I've eaten so much brownie mixture and so many M&Ms, I feel like I'm gonna puke. But if I have to puke in order to make this video, we're doing it, buddy. Oh, goddamn. Oh shit, it ripped in the middle. Now is the time for a test. These took pretty long to make, and these took barely any time. And so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna eat them.
Right now, I'd rather eat poodle shit.
Definitely not cooked enough. They're supposed to be in a different type of pan, but I used a 9x13, supposed to be an 8x8. Fudgy, chewy. Here's the box brownie, it has a more cakey consistency.
So, right now, at the moment, I'm not feeling sick. It's a couple days after I made the brownies. And on that day, I felt a little bit sick because I was eating a bunch of sweets during the process. So I'm just here to tell you, the scratch brownies were so much better. Just don't use olive oil.